Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here again for an almighty adventures of Bruce, and today is Saturday the 24th of August, and today was a beautiful day out, nice and hot. I was outside probably six and a half hours doing yard work and that. Absolutely just had a bunch of landscaping to do, did a bunch of planting, a bunch of new plants and stuff, just kind of picking up the yard, doing different things. Did a bunch of edging on the edge of the sidewalks and stuff where you cut back the dirt where it kind of grows over and you get back the rest of your sidewalk. Did some trenching to help out some better drainage, all that kind of good stuff. End up putting like a planting type shed shelf up on my porch, kind of maybe put some knickknacks and different things up on it and stuff. I gotta get it leveled up still. I haven't got it done yet, but we were outside. I took him out with me today. Went for a little bit of walk, no big deal there. Ended up tying him up to the front of the car trailer. I still can't trust him. He chases rabbits and that kind of stuff too much. Chases other dogs and that too much. I can't have him off leash yet too often. I've had him off leash a couple times. Just the other day he took off and he came back to me, just actually kind of more stopped. I had to go get him. He didn't really run from me, but it was still a bit of annoying, a bit scary for me. I hate to lose him. I hate to get hit by a car, that kind of thing. So left him tied up. I would unhook him, take him for walk stuff, that kind of thing, bring him back. He had the shade of the car trailer. He'd climb up on the car trailer, jump off, get tangled up around the fenders, all kinds of dumb stuff. But he did awesome today. There was a handful of kids running around the neighborhood, kind of riding on the road on the bike, doing that screaming, hollering crap kids seem to do nowadays. That just drives me nuts. He ignored them pretty well, pretty good. Ignored the mail carrier real well. I was impressed with that. We had the gospel group come by that were like trying to invite us to go to their church tomorrow to like some kind of concert they're putting on, their traveling family band thing, and told him I was going out of town, so I wasn't going to be able to go, but I wished him all the luck in the world. And he literally just looked at him, didn't even get up. I was so super impressed with that. He was doing awesome. Everything was great. Was outside probably a little too long. I had him inside for probably 2 hours of the 6.5, trying to cool him off a couple different times and stuff, get him, kind of rest up in the air conditioning and all that kind of thing. We went out and got him his first bath. I got a little video of it. Don't know if it showed up or not. I have not looked at it yet, but we'll see how well it did. I actually clamped it to a fence post, my little camera. We'll see what turned out and what didn't. But if it didn't turn out, I won't bother posting it. If it did, I'll throw it up on YouTube here also, and you guys can see it. But he did amazing. That dog, I don't know if he's ever been bathed. I don't know if he's ever been on one of those again before or not. But he kicked ass. He climbed up in there. Took me a little bit, but got him coaxed up in there and stuff. Got him tied off the front part there. Just stood there, let me bathe him. He was so good about everything and stuff. I didn't blow dry him because I thought he's a dog. He'll dry off, no big deal. And we were going to go for a run afterwards, so I thought really didn't matter at all. After we got done with the bath, it was so funny. He got him back down there and stuff, and he was trying to scratch his belly. I think the water was running down like all of his body and kind of pulling up on his belly and that. And I hadn't shamed him off or nothing yet. And he was trying to scratch his belly with his back foot. And he was kicking at it, and he couldn't reach where he wanted to scratch. And it was funny. He almost fell down and stuff. I was laughing my butt off with that. He's such a goofy old dog, but I shouldn't say old. He's not even a year old yet, but such a goofy dog. And went ahead after that, went home. I changed the neck because I was pretty nasty from getting a bath. Came back here, changed. Went out for our run. I had 7 miles to do. Wasn't sure if he's going to be able to handle this 7, but I figured I'd kind of just test him out, see how he's doing. Made our first lap or a 1.5 mile loop. Did great. Met a new dog in that. Second lap, we caught those people again, and then we were basically kind of had a little bit of an issue. He was smelling as we came up to him. He was wanting to chase and play that new puppy. So he did a lot of like really pulling at the end of the leash. So I had to work on that. I had to kind of discipline him there a little bit. He's still young, chasing deer, chasing rabbit, all that kind of thing. And then the third lap, we came back around, and I had came back down. I noticed he was kind of not really feeling it that much. We're going into 4.5 miles at that point. And I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and run. Because usually when I'm running at that slower pace, he doesn't like it as much. He likes to run a lot faster. So I really picked it up across the back dam, got into like the high 6s, and just really rocking it across that dam. And I realized the fact that usually he's 10, 15, 20 feet in front of me at that point on the leash, and he's 25 feet behind me, and I'm actually kind of towing him along. And that's when I realized his run was over. So we slowed down, ended up lapping that couple with the new puppy 3 times. So we made it 3 times as fast as they did. Not a big deal there, but went ahead and put him in the van, brought him back home, stuck him in the air conditioning and that, got him some treats, and then I headed back out to finish my 7-mile run. So overall, after I got home, he literally was just exhausted. He got up to see me when I came home. We got some, a little bit of playing done, got him good big hugs and stuff. But the rest of the night, it's pretty much been, this right here is all he's been doing pretty much all night long after that. So that's pretty much all he's been. He's been doing it here in the living room and stuff. I actually kind of brought his bed. I got his bed down here also. And I went ahead and brought the bed in here just kind of so we could I don't know, he can be a little closer to me when he wants to, because last night when he got down off my actual bed, he took off around to the living room, and I think he kind of likes being here a little more, so I brought his bed in here, and that way he'll have it. But this dog is just absolutely pooped. He is so exhausted. I was making some weird noises earlier. His ear would twitch, and that's about it. He wouldn't even like look up from it. So I guess 6.5 hours outside. Well, I guess for him, be about 4.5 hours because he was inside a couple hours. But in the heat and that, and eating new plants and stuff, and just kind of chewing on my different things, and then the run outside and getting bathed, all that stuff really wore his butt out. So almost like he's been too lazy to eat. So I'm gonna make sure he gets a good meal on him in the morning and go from there. So I'll talk to you guys later. If you guys ever have a chance to adopt a dog, you're never going to regret it. They're amazing. You cannot have a bad day when you come home and you see the goofy stuff this guy was doing. It's just go out there, find yourself a companion, and definitely bring him home and give him love. So one of the things that he has is like deer hoof and that, and it was laying kind of up past his head. He was trying to chew on it. He was so droggy, he was like, like leaning back and trying to reach it, and he could barely reach it. He like didn't have the energy to chew it, so he just drug it over to him and laid it right in front of his own nose, and then fell back asleep again. So he literally did not have the energy to chew a deer hoof. So that's what happens when you get a dog out and he's not got a lot of exercise early on in his life and that. And now I'm trying to get him out doing activity things. So probably have to give him a little bit of break. I probably might give him the day off tomorrow of running. I probably won't let run him at all. I'll probably run by myself and go from there to kind of give him a chance to recover and get his muscles all loosened up. So that's all I got for now. Like I said, get yourself out there, find a dog, cat, whatever, it don't matter. Adopt an animal. Don't go buy one from a puppy mill, that kind of junk. Stick with, if you can, stick with a rescue. There's pure breed rescues all over the place. They don't have to be puppies. You get them out of the puppy training stage, which is housebreaking. Awesome way of going. And old dogs need love also. So anyway, have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching.